Welcome to this Breaking 60 challenge with Eddie. His drive out to the right, hit the tree, kicked left and down the hill. The last time we played with Eddie, we shot 59. Can we break 60 again? My drive, drawing towards the center and kicked left, just into the left rough. Danny. Pressure's on. And his drive, drawing up the center, and a perfect drive from Danny. Right in the middle of the fairway to start this round. We went with Danny's second shot. This one just left of the pin. Needs to get down and rolls out on the hill in the center. My shot out to the right. Needs a bounce left. And pin high, but a long putt. Eddie, the last to go. This one on a good line. Landed on the front. And rolled over, just over that hill in the center of the green. We went with Danny's for birdie to start this round well. Danny's putt just missed it. So it's up to Eddie or I. Eddie's putt missed it on the other side. Now it's up to me for birdie. And I missed it as well. Not a great start. We're in for par, even through one. On to hole 2. We can afford 5 pars in the round and 13 birdies. The number is 13 under that we're trying to shoot. Danny's drive found the right rough just barely in a good spot. Eddie, this one, drawing left and near the trees there. My drive, right down the middle.
Beauty.
A perfect drive. So we went with mine. Eddie going first, second shot. We need a birdie here. Can't afford back-to-back pars to start the round. Eddie with a good shot just right of the pin. Danny pulled this one a little left and needs to go. Landed on the front of the green and stayed just short. My shot here on a good line. Just left of it like Danny's and in a good spot. Eddie closer to the camera, mine on the other side. We decided to go with mine. For birdie, would be a solo birdie from me. Got it. 1 under through 2. Still on 59 watch early. On to hole 3. Eddie's drive, heading up the left side and into the trees. My drive here. Out to the right a little. Landed just in the rough and rolled through the trees on the side of a hill, blocked out. So it's up to Danny. Pressure's on, the last one to go.
Be good.
On a great line and in the fairway. Didn't hit it that well, but we're in the fairway. Eddie with the second shot. This one landed short, rolled on. Too much topspin, ended up in the center of the green. Danny played this one high, cut across it, trying to get some spin, and a great shot from Danny, just short of the hole. My shot here, this one landed short and bounced onto the green. We have 3 birdie looks. We went with Danny's for back-to-back birdies to get to 2 under. No, missed it. We need this one to fall. And Eddie lipped out. Oh no, it's up to me to save our birdie. Drained it. 2 under through 3. A big save there.
Hit a bump, I think.
On to hole 4. Eddie leading off here on the par 5. His drive out to the right, drawing back. Hit in the trees and came down. We have a shot from there. Danny.
Great.
His drive perfect. Right down the middle. There's a chance we can get on in 2 on this par 5 today. The course is playing firm. There's a little bit of wind helping on this hole. My drive also right down the middle. We went with Danny's second shot. Danny with a 3-wood here. On a good line, right side of the green. Landed short and rolled on the front. We have a look for eagle. My shot just a little right of Danny's and ended up on the side of the green in the rough. Have an uphill chip. Eddie, his shot here with a 4-iron, pulled it left and into the trees. So we went with Danny's for eagle to get to 4 under through 4. These are the putts we have to make to give us a better chance at breaking 60. Danny missed it. Eddie, this one is going to roll off the green. Wow. Didn't give me much of a read there. My putt for eagle to get us to 4 under on the same line as Danny's. Giving us a closer look for birdie. Eddie going first. Missed it. Putters are not hot today. My putt for birdie. Got it. 3 under through 4 on 59. Watch early. On to hole 5. Eddie's shot just left of the pin. And found the front of the green. Got it to spin back a little there. We have a look for birdie. My shot here. Trying to play it right of the pin and get it to funnel left. And it came up short and stayed in the sand. Danny, his shot. Pulled this one a little left. Landed on the green. And rolled into the fringe. So we went with Eddie's. This is Eddie's shot. Here's the look at the pin for birdie to get to 4 under through 5. Eddie missed it to the right. Danny for our birdie on a good line, but stayed left. So it's up to me. Have to go right in the middle of those two. My putt on a good line and missed to the left. Eddie for our par. Got it. 3 under through 5. Still on 59. Watch early. We need to birdie our last 4 holes on the front 9 for a 29. Danny's drive hit the cart path. Got a huge bounce. Ended up just right of the path. Eddie.
Draw.
This one didn't draw. Stayed there. Clipped the tree and came down.
Oh, kicked right.
So it's up to me to get one in the fairway. My drive on the same line as Danny's.
Get lucky.
Hit the path and bounced right of it. We're hoping for a look. We went with mine. Have to avoid the trees here. Eddie got it over, clipped the tree.
Got it.
Heading towards the right side of the green. And we have a look for birdie. Taking the pressure off Danny and I. Danny's shot. This one needs to go. Just right of the pin. Got a bounce left and onto the green. Wow, a great break there. My shot. Not feeling any pressure here. We have a good look. And this one,
nice.
Closer than Danny's. What a shot over the trees. We're fired up. A great look for birdie to stay on 59. Watch. My putt here for another solo birdie. Got it. 4 under through 6.
4 under.
Starting to heat up. But we just have to start making those longer birdie or eagle putts.
Yep.
A par 5 here. Hole 7.
Great ball.
Eddie's drive right down the middle. What a start to this hole, Danny. This one heading up the left side of the fairway. And found the fairway. But a tree hanging over is in the way. My drive, the last to go. Pulled this one left and into the fescue. So we went with Eddie's. A chance for an eagle if we can get this one close. Eddie out to the right, just right of the sand. Got a bounce left.
Good bounce.
We have a great look from just off the green. We can chip that in. Danny drew this one a little too much. Towards the left bunkers. Got a big bounce. Just left of the green side bunker. My shot here went with a hybrid. This one out to the right needs to bounce over the sand. Landed short a few times and into the sand.
That's the distance.
So we went with Eddie. His chip for a solo eagle. Bladed this one and into the sand. Oh no. Danny didn't get a read from that one. His chip landed softly and came up short. So it's up to me to chip in for our eagle to get to 6 under. Had the line, but too much speed for birdie. Eddie's putt. Drained it. 5 under through 7. Are we going to start heating up with the putters here? On to hole 8, the island hole. Eddie going first. His shot. Little right of the pin needs to go. and splash in the water. Danny, his shot here on a good line, a little left. This one lands pin high, but spins back all the way off the front of the green and into the rough. Wow. My shot here. This one on a good line with the pin. A little short, got it to spin left. We have an uphill putt for birdie to get to 6 under and have a chance at 29 on the front 9. Eddie drained it. Back-to-back makes from Eddie. He's heating up. Wow, now 6 under on to hole 9. We need a birdie for 29. Eddie's drive drew this one into the left rough. Blocked out by the trees. Danny, his drive heading up the right side of the fairway and in a perfect spot. A tricky pin on this hole in the front. My drive on the same line as Danny's. Ended up right next to his. We went with Danny's. Second shot. If we make this, we shoot 28. 8 under. Danny's shot came up short to the front pin. You can't be past it. It's super quick coming down the hill. If you're above the pin, Eddie's shot came up short as well. So it's up to me. My shot here, a little right of Danny's, and did the same thing.
Short.
We could still chip this in. It's an easy chip up the hill. Eddie left it short. Danny, for our 29, 7 under on the front, pulled it. An easy tap in for par. So it's up to me for birdie on a good line and rolled over the hole. Wow. We're going to tap it in for par.
Right. 30 on the front. We're going to need 7 under on the back 9. Let's go.
On to the back 9. We need to go 7 under to break 60. My drive here on a good line, but found the water. It's a 260-yard carry on that line. Eddie found the trees right. Danny, pressure's on. His drive on the same line as mine and carried the water, but rolled through the fairway into the rough. We're in a good spot. We need a birdie here. Danny's shot a little left of the pin, taking the slope to the right. Have a downhill tricky putt from there. Eddie, this one out to the right on the right side of the green. And stayed there. My shot. This one on a great line. Right on line with the pin. And took the slope a little right. We have a good look for birdie from there. A clutch shot. Eddie, for our birdie, drained it. 7 under through 10 on 59 watch. On to hole 11. Par 3 here. Danny always plays this hole well. Pulled this one a little left. And in the rough, pin high, just off the fringe. Eddie, out to the right. And it hit the trees there. Just came down. So, my shot to get one on the green. This one on a great line. Went with a 6-iron, trying to bounce it up. Landed short. Just left of the pin, but it rolled over the green. That's where Danny ended up, and that's where mine was. So we went with Danny's. A good angle at the pin for a chip in. Birdie. Eddie rolls by. Good touch there from Eddie. Danny. This one pushed it. So it's up to me for birdie. And I left it short. Wow. Now for par, we went with mine. And Eddie missed it. Caught the left edge of the hole. So it's up to Danny or I. Danny's putt. Drained it. In for par. Still on 59 watch. We can afford one more par on our last 7 holes for 59. Danny's drive right down the middle, but kicked way right and into the rough. A really bad break there. Eddie. Perfect drive. Got it up by the green. A tricky angle at this front pin as we have to go over the sand. My drive here, heading up the left side of the fairway. Needs to stay short of that second sand trap, and it does. Giving us a great angle. We decided to go with mine. Eddie was on the right side up by the sand. My shot past the pin. Eddie, pressure's on here. We can afford one more par to still shoot 59. That one found the rough. Danny, this one needs to get up. Landed short, bouncing up, and no. So we went with mine. Downhill putt, Eddie's putt. Hit the back of the cup and out. Wow. Danny, this one on a good line. Needs to stay up. And a brutal lip out. Eddie can't believe it. My putt here to save our birdie. We need these to fall. And just missed it. A tap-in par.
Wow.
Still 7 under. We need to go 6 under on our last 6 holes for 59. Still 2 par 5s to play. Danny's drive right down the middle, putting us in a great spot. Eddie started this one right, drawing left. Landed in the fairway and skipped into the left rough. My drive. Cut this one right and found the right rough right by the cart path. So we went with Danny's. A chance to get it on. Eddie pulled this one way left and almost on the other hole. My shot. Started just right of the pin, drawing a little. Landed short and in the left rough. Danny, can he come up clutch with a good shot here? This one out to the right, just short of the sand and in the rough. We liked my angle better, so we went with mine. Eddie going first. His chip just left of the pin. Needs to break right. Putting us in a good spot. My shot. This one needs to go. Landed softly and came up short. So it's up to Danny. A chip in for eagle. Danny landed this just barely on the green. Came up short. So we went with Eddie's to stay on 59 watch, and he missed it. 2 attempts left at this one. My putt. Drained it in for birdie. Now 8 under.
59 watch.
On to hole 14. Eddie leading off. His shot out to the right. Needs to get down. Took a big bounce in the rough. And over. My shot here. Trying to land this one on the front of the green to get it to roll back. Landed just short of the green. Stayed on the front, but we have a look for birdie. Danny. His shot here on a good line, just right of the pin. And a great shot from Danny. We have a good look for birdie. Here's where it ended up. Mine was on the front there. Eddie going first to get us to 9 under. Just missed it. My putt here. Missed on the other side of the hole, so it's up to Danny. These are the putts we need. And lipped out. Wow. We're going to tap it in for par. Still 8 under. We need 3 birdies and an eagle to finish for 59. There's still a chance. Danny taking an aggressive line with his 3-wood. And it found the long grass. Eddie's drive. This one.
Keep turning.
Heading towards the trees. Didn't take enough of the corner off. Hit the tree and bounced back into the fairway.
Great bounce. Right in the fairway.
A great break there. My drive. Trying to cut the corner.
Be good.
This one on a good line. Got through the trees and into the fairway. Wow. 172 yards left. Eddie's shot in. Just left of the pin. Landed short and into the sand. Danny. His shot. Pulled this one left.
Left side.
And it's going to splash in the sand. So it's up to me. Pressure's on. I went with a 7-iron. Trying to roll this one up. On a good line. Rolling through the rough. Onto the green. Now needs to get down. And ended up just in the fringe. Eddie going first for birdie to keep us on 59 watch. This one rolls by and off the green again. Wow. Danny. His putt on a good line. And just missed it for birdie. Gave me a great read there. My putt here on the same line as Danny's needs to break. And no, missed it. Still some work left for par. Eddie's putt going first. And missed it. Wow. Danny, to save our par and stay 8 under, pulled this one. So it's up to me to save our par. Got it. 8 under through 15. We need 2 eagles and a birdie to finish for 59. There's still a chance. Danny with a perfect drive. Rolled through the fairway and just into the left rough. Eddie started this one out right. Drawing left on the dogleg right, par 4. And into the left rough. My drive out to the right. Stayed there. And found the right rough. We went with Danny's. A great angle at the pin. Danny going first. His shot needs to go. Landed short and stayed short in the fringe. Eddie. This would be a big make for eagle. On a good line. Landed short. Go in. Oh. Wow, just missed it. And it rolls by. What a shot from Eddie. Giving us a chance. My shot here out to the right, our left.
Good distance.
And ended up pin high in a good spot. A little closer than Eddie, so we went with mine. Eddie going first, and he lipped out. My putt for birdie. Lipped it in. 9 under. We need an eagle finish for 59. My drive here out to the right on the par 5. And in the right rough. Eddie started this one up the right side, drawing left. Landed in the rough and kicked into the creek. Danny, the last to go here. His drive started up the right side, drawing back perfect. Got a huge bounce in the fairway and just an iron in. Eddie going first from the right rough here. And it found the water. Danny, his shot.
Oh, damn.
If we somehow hold out here, we'd get to 12 under and would just need a birdie on 18. Danny's shot on a good line. Go in. Wow, what a shot from Danny. Just short of the pin. And a look for eagle. We're fired up again. We still believe there's a chance. My shot also on a good line, just right of the pin. And in the center of the green. We went with Danny's. Eddie going first. Didn't like it off the club. And missed that one short. Danny for our eagle to get to 11 under. Just missed it. Right over the edge. My putt. Missed it as well. A tap-in birdie, now 10 under. Wow, we need a hole-in-one here for 59. Danny's drive, about the best you could do on this hole. Right in the middle of the fairway. Cut the corner perfect. Eddie into the trees, rattled around. Came down, my shot here. Got it over the trees on a good line. Clipped the last one and came down in the rough. So we went with Danny's. The best drive we've ever seen on this hole. Same with the last hole. Danny heating up with the driver. This shot ended up a little past and right. Eddie pulled this one just left. On the green and pin high. My shot here, if we hole out, we shoot 60 on a good line. Got a bounce towards the pin, but a little short. We went with my shot in, an uphill putt for an 11 under 61. Eddie lipped out. So it's up to Danny or I. My putt for our birdie and a 61 11 under. Lipped it in, but this challenge was unsuccessful.
Good plan. Fell short today, 61. A few lip outs Danny had on the back 9. 2 of them. Could have been a 59 if those dropped, but we played well, just couldn't make any eagle putts. And good round. Thanks for watching.